Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? How's everything? Are you guys happy because of the decision? Tell me. Not really?
So happy, teacher, so happy.
Hello, teacher. Yes, me too. Very
Hello,
happy.
teacher.
Yes?
We are happy.
Awesome. You guys were not thinking about that before, or maybe yes, but you did not express it. Yeah. So
Yes.
okay. One of the students from the other group is finishing with the letter that you guys are going to send. So in some minutes it will be done, and I will share the link with you in our WhatsApp group so you guys can check it, and if you agree, you can just sign. Okay? That's the plan. Because your teacher Laura told me that you guys were not going to create another document, but you wanted to just be part of the one that they are creating. Is that correct?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Jeanette. So I told my students to please send me the link so I can share it with you. That way you guys can sign. And that's it. We are crossing our fingers for getting, a very positive response from all the parts that have to make that decision and approve. Okay? So I'm so glad you guys, well, you and all people who are working on that, yeah, get something that helps us. Because if you guys are so tired, so overwhelmed, it will be so hard for you to learn, and it will be no good for the development of the classes. But if you are a little bit more rested and like not so overwhelmed about a lot of things, it will be better for you, better for us, because we have happy students, and that's the most important thing. Okay, so we are all glad about that decision. We are just waiting that everything goes according to the plan and that they decide that we need the yes. Okay? We will tell you by Friday, I guess. Okay, my dear students, let me see who. Okay, just please give me just 1 second, please. Okay, thank you guys for waiting. Thank you so much. So let me check out the attendance very quickly, and then I will show you our agenda. Why are you so quiet tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to express or ask? Not really? Oh my goodness. Quiet people. Okay, let me see. Group 1. Did you already choose your idea for the project? Do you have it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
What is
teacher.
it? What is it about? Tell me. Secret? Okay, no
Me,
problem.
oh,
Yes,
Okay.
for
Silvia.
me, it's about the disadvantage of being a woman in the workplace.
Wow, very interesting. Awesome. Well, yeah, it's changing. Yeah, it's been changing a bit, but it has still, like a very long process ahead. Very good. Any other person who wants to share? Not really? Okay, let me check the attendance. That way I can listen to your voice. You can tell me, teacher, I'm so tired. That's why I don't speak. It's okay. Gerson.
Hi, teacher, present.
How are you, Gerson? Good?
Good, teacher. Thank you for us.
Awesome. Jean-Claude.
Hello, teacher. Present.
How's everything, Jean-Claude?
Fine, teacher. And you?
Happy about the good news?
Yes, teacher. Happy, very happy.
You guys are going to have Fridays off. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. Jesse,
Hello, teacher.
how's everything, Jesse? Good?
Good, teacher.
Okay, Natalia.
Good, teacher. Very good.
Yes.
Very happy.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys are happy.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Okay, Natalia. Everything okay?
Yes, teacher. It's okay.
Awesome.
Oh, teacher, and my
Yes.
my project is about scientific experimentation on animals.
Ooh, that's very interesting. Lots of companies are trying to change that, not to test
Yes.
their products on skilled animals, but it's like, as I mentioned before, like a long process ahead. Yeah, like a very, very real battle. Interesting, Natalia. Okay, Andres.
Hi,
Andres,
teacher, present.
oh my goodness, your voice. Awesome. Is everything done with your changes and themes and everything?
Yes, teacher, everything is going well, fortunately.
Okay. Because you have been very busy lately.
Yeah.
And then Silvia. Okay, Silvia, hello.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Silvia, how are you?
Good, teacher, and you?
Okay, I'm okay, thank you. Joan,
Hi, teacher.
how's everything, Joan? Are you okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Elkin,
Hi, teacher.
how's
Do you hear me?
everything? Yes.
Okay, teacher, everything is going well. I
Awesome.
am very happy with this decision.
Yeah, because you said that you fall asleep on Fridays, my goodness.
Yes, I need a lot of time to study because I have a lot of work and I don't have enough time to study. Every day I wake up at 4 o'clock and oof,
My goodness.
I define on the weekend, excuse me, define. On the
Wow.
weekend, I finish very tired, exhausted. So exhausted.
I understand that.
That is the reason for the last Friday I sleep break time and I lost the second block English class.
Okay, I understand you guys are very brave. You all are very brave with this kind of schedule. Well, we are all, because the teachers are also human beings who get tired, right? But yeah, of course, I understand you guys have been, with this intensity, like for 7 months. It could be like, more months until November, until October. Well, so you guys are very brave, and I'm so glad that is something that will help you to feel, better, because it's not just about fulfilling something, but also about feeling comfortable and happy. Yeah. So that would be very good for all. Awesome. Julian. Julian, you have been a little bit quiet lately. Is everything okay with you?
Yeah, teacher. So, in work, they changed my schedule. So, before I get out at 5 p.m. So now I get out 5 p.m.
5.5 or half
5:30
5.
p.m. So when I arrive to my home, is almost at 6, even 6:05. It pass factura, no me acuerdo cómo se cómo-
Are you saying again?
eso pasa factura, ¿cómo es que se dice factura?
Well, it is.
It is,
I don't have a literal one for that.
yeah.
Do you? Do you guys have one that is a literal expression for that one? or when you suffer those consequences? Pasar factura, boys and girls? You have anyone? Not really?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
I will think about it, Julian, to see if we have an idiom or a slang. But to be honest, now it doesn't get anything to my mind. I understand what you said. Yeah. Okay. Continue, or I don't know if you want to say any other thing. No?
Continue, teacher. Thank you.
I notice it, Julian, because you are very active, and I say like, well, maybe he's sick or tired. Oh, I understand, yeah. For all of you, as I told you, you guys are very, very brave, which is kind of, scary because it's been long. But well, let's try to do it, like a very how can I say, like good time, yeah? So we can just be all okay, relieved, comfortable. Thank you for sharing, Julian. I hope that you can get used to that new change and you will have some rest. Okay. Next is Jeanette. How are you, Jeanette?
Hello, teacher. Present. I'm good.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Carlos. How are you, Carlos? Good?
Excellent.
Excellent. I like that word. Awesome. Mabeli.
Hello, teacher.
How's everything, Mabeli?
It's also I'm a little sick.
Oh no, the cold?
Yes.
Very common these days.
Yes, teacher.
Maybe by the weekend you can get some rest, and Monday and Tuesday, yeah?
Maybe, teacher.
Okay, Mabel, I hope you feel better. Jose,
Hello, teacher. I'm here.
how's everything, Jose?
Fine, teacher. Very good.
Awesome. Very good. Lisette,
Hello, teacher.
how are you, Lisette?
I'm good, teacher. Thank you.
Awesome. Very good, guys. Okay. All students are in the room. Well,
Teacher, sorry. Yes, I was checking in internet about the pasar factura, and I found a expression or sentence that says, "So many nights out partying have taken their toll on."
sorry, can you repeat?
Tantas noches de fiesta le han pasado factura. It's like so many nights out partying have taken their toll. So the meaning of pasar factura, it could be take its toll on, yes, or have consequence.
Well, have consequence,
For-
but
Yeah.
okay, the first one, like the toll, T-O-L-L? No?
Yeah, take its toll on.
Okay, yeah, because
What is the meaning of toll?
toll is something you have to pay, like for a service or something.
Peaje.
That's a very common
Yeah.
word for the streets, for the road, sorry, peaje. So I wouldn't imagine something like that, but yeah, I like learning idioms. Yeah, because toll, it makes sense. Thank you for that, Andres, thank you. Okay, Julian, so we learned a new expression tonight. Okay, good, my dear friends. Let's check our agenda and let's see what we have to do. Last night, we were talking about infinitives and gerunds, and you were also doing it with your teacher, Laura. We will talk a little bit more about them, but we will check other forms. So all our lesson is going to be related to it, yeah? Our warm-up is a video with some songs that will have imperatives and gerunds. Then we'll have a short exercise for practicing. Later we have to cover the reading that is richer than, T-H-A-N, sorry. Richer dead than alive. Imagine that, yeah? That you have a more successful life when you are dead than when you were alive. Weird. And with this reading, we will analyze other infinitives and gerunds forms. That's what we have to do. If we have time, we can work together and we can register our work, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. So if we don't have time, no problem. Yeah, that's okay. We have done like lots of things this cycle, so I have the registration of that in our folder. Let's start with this. It's very short. In the first part, you guys are going to identify the infinitives you find in the songs. And in the second part, the gerunds. Okay? Let's enjoy it. Maybe you will find some songs that you may like.
Want to break free. So in the joy of anymore. So there was a time to my father's side. Hate to turn up out of the blue, invited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight. To run with only the big gun, your body's chasing the fire.
Okay, now you guys are going to identify. Oh, I'm sorry, Natalia. Is it the same for all of you? Excuse me, guys.
Yes, teacher,
Yes,
for
teacher.
me
Yes,
the
teacher.
same.
Yes, teacher.
My voice as well, or just the video?
Just the video, teacher.
Yes, the video, teacher.
Just the
Okay.
video.
So sorry, let me see if I can just. Oh no, it doesn't make sense because it was supposed to be here. Politicians already working on their campaigns, my goodness. Lots of commercials about them. Wait a second, let me see if I can fix it. Wait. Okay. Okay, let's see. You will tell me. Well, it is not very important, but it was kind of fun, so let's see. Gerunds. Do you remember this expression? Be keen on? Yes, if you say be interested.
¿Estar interesado en?
Ajá, very good. Estar interesado en, ajá, yes. Or in other simple words, me gusta. Yeah, like for example, I'm keen on reading. Yes, so.
I have a question with this contraction, ain't. Ain't is used to or represents an aren't, and
Exactly, and it's very, very informal. Yeah, it's very informal and is the negative form of the verb be. In this case, it's like I'm not keen on living either. Yeah.
but
So,
is it only used with verb be or
yes. Like, do you remember that song, guys? I'm not sure because you are very young, but the song is very popular. Like, I am happy No, no, no. I'm not so good at singing. But the one from Gorillas, it has this one. It says, I am happy. That means like, I'm not. So yes, Elkin, you are right. This is the contraction for the verb be in the negative form. This is very informal, and it's only for the verb be. Good. Okay, let's continue.
Today I don't feel like doing anything.
Do you know how we can say this expression in Spanish, feel like? In a very Colombian colloquial way. Feel like. How do we
Como que hoy no quiero hacer nada. Something like
Yes, yes, but that's correct, of course. But there is another one that is even more common that we use in Colombia.
Tener ganas de.
Yes, Lizette. Tener ganas, yeah. It's like, I feel like dancing. Tengo ganas de bailar. I feel like sleeping. Yes, I feel like eating a hamburger. Yeah, tener ganas. Okay, good. But of course, what Silvia says is also right.
I don't feel like doing anything.
Okay, and that's all. Because the other ones are other forms we're going to analyze. Okay, sorry about the audio, my dear friends, excuse me. Was the second part better or was the same? The same?
Teacher, for me, it's the same.
The same teacher, yeah.
My goodness, so that was a disaster. Excuse me. Okay, let's move on. Here I have this exercise for us. And is to get, as I told you last night, to get familiar with the patterns, to get familiar with the forms, to check out infinitives and gerunds. You have the link in the chat. You have to click on start. You read the sentence and you select the correct option. It seems to be raining. It seems being raining. So you say, well, I think it seems to be raining. And then you click on next. Okay? Go ahead. Let's work on it. Tell me when you're done. Okay, my dear friends, thank you so much for telling me that you are done. How was it? How many out of 20 did you get correct? Tell me. How many?
15, teacher.
Okay, which ones were like maybe a little bit hard if you want to check or ask? Boys and girls?
I think all that, yes.
What do you mean?
All
You
the sentence.
that you got them all? You got them
No,
all?
to, to make a review of the sentence.
Okay, I understand. So can you guys share your screen and check out the questions and we see and check? Yes, any of you? That would be good. So we can go back. It's a matter of, like some of them are the common patterns that we studied last night and some others are just, how they sound good to you. So maybe one of you can share your screen and we can see. That would be good. Come on, guys. It's okay if you got them wrong. No problem. It's just to see, yeah, like the common mistakes. Who can do it?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, Natalia. I already let you share your screen.
Yes. Mm, okay. Could you share my
Yes. Okay, you can go back to the first one, yeah? So we can start this.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, good. Let's start. There we are. Let me see. Oh, sorry. I cannot see. Okay, here. I couldn't help laughing. Yeah, okay. Like, I can't help myself fall in love with you, like the song. Good. Next. I prepared to go on holiday. Or I plan to. Remember that we started them, good. Prepare, plan.
But I can say I'm planning to.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, I plan to, or I'm planning to, or I planned to. Yes.
Okay. Or
I chose to work here. Okay. I really can't stand waiting for the bus. This one is more like the one that we studied that is verb and gerund. Like, I don't mind listening again. I can't stand hating other people because of their beliefs. Yes? Okay, good. Next. There are some of them that do not have rules. Remember that. She admitted stealing the money. Let me see if I have here the pattern. Because some of them, remember, yeah, they do not have rules. It's just like the way they can sound good to you. And the other thing is that, remember, with like, love, hate, and no, those, yeah, you guys can use imperatives and gerunds, but it sounds a little bit better to use just gerunds. Okay, continue, please. I really appreciate being on holiday. I will appreciate it. I appreciate if you do it. Okay. We postponed to do. Postpone is pretty much similar to plan and prepare. Yeah. It requires organization, so it's better to use an infinitive. Like we postpone to travel, we postpone to study that. Unfortunately, we can't afford to buy a new car this year. Okay, can't afford, like don't mind or can't stand. I consider moving to Spain. I consider to move. No, I consider moving. Like I prefer moving. Yes. I love, okay, guys, this one is the same as I would like to. Yeah?
yes, teacher.
Yeah, so in that case, it's an infinitive. I would love to, or I would like to. Yeah, they do not accept a gerund. Thank you, Natalia. I would love to. I offer to help. Yes. I miss going to the beach. I miss listening to you. I miss asking questions. The same. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I don't notice the letter D. I read I hate. Okay, I hate arriving.
Yeah, I understand the mistake. Yeah, it's a pretty common mistake if you omitted the D because only I would. Sorry, I would
Yes.
like, I would love. Yes, because if you wanted to say I hate arriving, that's perfectly okay. But in that case, would doesn't accept the gerund. Very good. My goodness, my voice. They practice speaking. Okay. Because, okay, can you go back, Natalia, please?
Okay.
Thank you. This one is a little bit ambiguous. You say, teacher, but can we say they practice to speak? I said, well, wait a second. Maybe you say they practice to speak something, I don't know, like very fluent English. Yeah, that would be okay. But in this case, remember, gerund becomes a noun. So it's like they practice speaking, they practice, I don't know, like listening, you know, so it would be just the gerund. Okay, Natalia, continue, thank you. She delayed getting out of bed. Well, the thing with this one is that we don't have a reason. Yeah, it's more like the pattern with the verb delay. She delayed getting out of bed. Okay. She risked being late, the same as the previous one. And
What is the mean respect? I don't remember.
like se arriesgó. Yeah, that's risk. Yeah.
In this case, the rule is similar to hate or love or no.
No, no, that's different because that one is more like an intention but not a preference. The one that you said with hate, love, prefer, and enjoy is true feeling and preferences, likes, dislikes. It's different. She waited to buy a drink. Finally, I managed to finish the work. Manage is that at the end you were able to do something. You could do it. Yeah, it's like when you say in Spanish, me las arreglé. So it comes after a process. It's like, I didn't know how to ask this in French, but at the end, I could manage the topic. Okay. So it means like maybe after process, you do it. Okay, good. It seems to be raining. It's very common. It seems to be raining. Okay. Do not get stressed, my dear friends. It's, like a matter of just getting familiar with those expressions. So thank you, Natalia. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Now, we are going to learn or review or check more different, look, please don't hate me, more infinitives and gerunds forms. Is that a little bit more complex than the ones that we studied last night? But do not worry, because if we check the examples, we are like, oh, okay, got it. So what are we going to do? We have to cover the reading. I really like trying to find different ways of having the activities because I see you every day, so I don't want you to get overwhelmed and bored. So this time, I'm going to read with you. We are going to read the text together. It's kind of interesting. It's about celebrities. The vocabulary is not so dense. And later, you guys will work on a part of it together, not the whole thing. Okay? So, of course, you guys can practice your pronunciation by helping me read. That would be wonderful. Richer dead than alive. First, let's analyze these pictures. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 celebrities. Are they dead or alive?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Michael
King.
Jackson. Who was that guy? He was.
Muhammad Ali?
Sorry, Elkin?
Muhammad Ali?
No, this one? Michael Jackson.
No, the second person.
Ah, okay. No, wait a second. Okay.
Elvis Presley, the second one.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley?
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about Michael Jackson first, and then we move to Elvis Presley. Who was this guy? Or what can you tell me about him?
A musician, the best pop musician.
Very famous musician.
The king of pop.
The king of pop, yes.
Yeah.
Pop king?
He was kind of controversial because of his skin changes, right? Yeah, because I think that he was under plastic surgery because he wanted to change the skin, the color of his skin. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Apart from it, he was wonderful as a musician, as you said. Yeah, a singer. He was very, very good. His music was awesome. He also had a band. Actually, his first band was with his family. Have you seen pictures
The
of that?
Jackson's 5.
Jackson's 5.
Yes, the Jackson 5.
Yeah, very good. Okay, awesome. Now, this guy, Elvis Presley. What can you tell me about him? What do you know or what do you remember about him? Not much?
Rock and roll king?
Rock and roll, yeah. What else?
I don't remember, teacher.
What's that?
I don't remember. I don't know.
No, I know.
think he had many troubles in his life. He was alcoholic, I think so, but I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yes, he had many problems in his life.
With
Fortunately,
drugs.
unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. I think I didn't know that part of his life. Oh, Sylvia, thank you for being so honest. Okay, it's okay, no problem. Wow, I love one of his songs, Pretty Woman, perhaps the most common one. Okay, and who's this girl, this beautiful girl?
Marilyn Monroe.
Monroe. A sex symbol.
She was, or perhaps she still
Beautiful
is.
actress.
An actress.
Beautiful.
She was an actress, model.
Very talented, right?
Controversial.
Yes, very talented.
Yes, she was very talented. Yeah, she was awesome. And apart from it, she was beautiful, of course. And she was always giving us like the idea of being perfect without being perfect according to society, right? That's what I like from her. Okay, awesome. This guy, John Lennon.
The Beatles? Yes.
One of the Beatles singer. What else can you? Well, he is famous. Well, he's famous for lots of things, of course. But one of the things he's famous for is because he had like a protest. Yes, against the system, the government, everything, in favor of peace. Right? Do you know that he was on? Well, let me see. I'm not sure exactly where the place was, but he and his wife were in bed for a long time. You know that? Let me show you the picture. So maybe you say, oh, okay, teacher, yeah, I know. John Lennon and Yoko Ono. What a protest. Yeah, in favor of peace. Look. Her peace, bed peace. Yeah? Haven't you seen these pictures?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they were having a protest. Yeah, a very different one because they were in bed for a long time. Okay, nice. Well, I have heard, I'm not sure, but I have heard that that his wife was not as, I don't know, as good as, she pretended to show society and people, and that's why he kind of got apart from his band. I'm not sure. I need to read. Okay, what about this girl? Amy Winehouse. Do you know her?
Yes,
Selena. No.
but not that much.
Now, she was also very talented. Her voice was great. Her songs were good. I like them. But she got under drugs because of a bad relationship she had. And later she found, the end of her life. She was very young. Any other thing you know about her? All of these people, for sure, were very controversial. And they were people who really gave something to society and to this planet. So let's read a little bit about them. I'm going to read with you so you guys can relax a little bit, check out the vocabulary, we can discuss the reading together. But you have to have this intention in mind. These paragraphs are related to each celebrity. So there are 5 celebrities, 5 paragraphs. Okay, so 1 per each. Okay, and we will also use these sentences to complete the text. So of course I'm going to read the text with the missing blanks, yeah, and later you guys will work with your classmates and will place those sentences in the paragraphs. Okay, let me analyze this one very quickly with you. He hated being criticized. So you don't like it. Yeah? Do you understand? If you don't understand, of course, just feel free to ask me. Or feel free to compare to a Spanish expression or something like that. No problem. She desperately wanted to be taken seriously. Yeah, sometimes people do not take you seriously because maybe you are so kind or so fun, and yeah, people do not take you seriously. Or maybe in a relationship, yeah. So when someone takes you seriously, it's because that person respects you. She often seemed to be suffering. When you use the verb seems to, yeah, it is like something you think. It's more like an opinion. It's more like what you perceive. It's more like it can be something you think, but maybe it's not what it is. In Spanish would be like parece, pareciera. Yeah. It seems to be happy. Oh, yeah, but we don't know. Yes, so in this case, she often seemed to be suffering. Parecía que estuviera sufriendo. Yeah? Okay. He became notorious for not looking after himself. Notorious is like kind of obvious, visible. Yeah, pretty much like that. Visible, that you can see. Yeah? So, not looking after himself. Maybe, I don't know, maybe so thin or with a sick look, or I don't know, maybe when you look like so tired and maybe sick, it's like when you don't take after yourself. He decided not to focus on music anymore. Not to focus is like, I'm not going to give my energy and attention to this anymore. Okay? Guys, I'm just talking, but if you have questions, just tell me. It can be two things. Or if it's very clear that you don't have questions, or you are lost. Yeah? So please just communicate with me, please. Okay. Most men would like to have met. Well, in this one is more like the one that we need in the context. Have met what? So, a la mayoría de los hombres les gustaría haber conocido. So maybe the rest of the sentence will give us the context. Yeah, what are they talking about? We don't have much context here, so it's kind of hard. Despite having died in 1977, I'm so interested and curious about how you guys translate that one. Tell me. Despite having died in 1977. Say it in Spanish, tell me.
A pesar de haber muerto.
Yes. Despite is a pesar de. So a pesar de haber muerto. So look how the gerund here changes in our mind. Despite having learned that topic, we needed more practice. A pesar de haber practicado, necesitamos más práctica. A pesar de haber muerto en 1977, bla, bla, bla. Okay, so those sentences are the ones that are missing in the text. You are going to complete them later. Let's check out the text together. I would like you to help me read, yeah, that way I'm not the only one practicing pronunciation, but you also do. So, Richard dead than alive. Interesting. Maybe they got, I don't know, any kind of recognition after being dead or something like that. Let's check. I'm going to read the first one and you guys will read the rest. A. She died 50 years ago, but achieved immortality through her roles in films such as Some Like It Hot. I don't know that film. As an actor, but she found, okay, sorry for the parenthesis. Remember that British people use the word actor for both, for male and female, no matter what. It's part of the culture, yeah. They say it's not part of this new generation vocabulary and things and language. No, it's not. It has been like that forever. In American English, they use actress and actor. In British English, they use actor for both. No problem. Yeah, because here we're talking about a girl. Yeah, so as an actor, but she found it hard to deal with the pressure of fame, and some directors found her unprofessional. To deal with and to cope with, yeah, both refer to expressions that are related to manage the situation, yeah, to control the situation, to be able to live it without any problem. In Spanish, to deal with, to cope with. So if I say that it was so hard for her to deal with the pressure, manejar la fama. Yes, manejar la presión de la fama. Yeah, manejar, that's it. Yeah, like to just like leave it without any problem. Okay. Her death at the age of 36, my God, so young, was surrounded by mystery. Sorry, in mystery. Yeah, like maybe lots of things around that. Okay. Since then, she has become the most iconic person in the world, according to image experts, and she's still regularly voted for the woman that, blah, blah, blah. Her image currently earns around $27 million a year, sorry. Okay, so you pretty much have an idea about who are we talking about, yes? Okay. New vocabulary from here? New words, expressions that you want to check?
Surrounded in mystery?
Yeah, like when you say mystery around that, so rodeado en misterio. Yeah, like maybe lost in mystery, like something that was not solved or found out. Yes, what else? There are some people who, well, there were, because they are dead, there were some people whose death Yeah, it's still a mystery. Can you give me an example? Can you think of a person? Gustavo Cerati. There are lots of assumptions about, yeah, like drugs, the coma, lots of things. But the moment, yeah, when he died and everything around that is still a mystery unsolved. Yeah. Any other example?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, right.
Lady Lee.
Yes. No, but
Lady D.
Lady D, no, and she got shot, Jeanette. Yes? No? Am I wrong?
What?
I think she got shot. Was it? No, that was his wife in a crash accident. And yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yes, but accidents. We don't know.
Yes, right. Thank you, Silvia. Yeah, it was a car. I was thinking about John F. Kennedy that got shot, but it was in a car. You are right, Jeanette, because it is supposed to be an accident, but we did not know who caused the accident. Okay, thank you. Who wants to read B? Come on, guys.
Me, teacher.
Thank you, Julian.
Not many people know that he started out as an usher, guiding or guiding people to their seats. Okay, guiding people to their seats in a cinema in Memphis. A recording of That's Alright got him noticed, and he became an overnight sensation, adored for his good looks, and sharing the face of popular music forever. Towards the end of his life, his career went into decline, and blank space later photograph of him showed that he had become bloated and unhealthy looking. However, blank space, he still makes over $55 million dollars a year.
Thank you so much for reading, Julian. Okay, I see a couple of words that you guys may be interested in. Which ones? No?
Usher.
Sure.
An usher. This is a person who guide you to your seat in the cinema. It's like an assistant. Yeah, so that's why I said not many people know that he started out as an usher. It's like, for example, you get into the cinema and they show you, yeah, with a lamp, like, well, you are here, and they just guide you there. They lead you there, yeah, like an assistant. What else? People to their seats in a cinema, okay, blah, 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 yes. Overnight sensation, we studied it last night.
De la noche a la mañana.
Yeah. Adore for its good looks and changing the face of it.
Adored.
Loved, you know, followed. Yeah. Okay. To decline, photograph become bloated. He had become bloated and unhealthy looking. Bloated, like swollen. You understand swollen? Swollen, hinchado. Hinchado, inflamado. That's bloated. Okay, bloated and healthy. Okay, healthy looking, you know, yeah? And I think that's it. Thank you so much, Julia. Next person. Do not worry that you are just waiting, and I will help you with the new vocabulary. Okay. Come on.
Teacher.
Thank you, Jesse.
Okay.
Oh, Jesse and then Silvia. Come on.
Okay. Together with his band, he recorded his debut album in 10 hours while suffering from a cold. The song he wrote made him a living legend, but in 1975 Spyline and instead devoted himself to looking. After his young son, 5 years later, just as he was making a comeback, he was shot dead in New York. He still sells millions of albums and earns around 12 million, 12 million a year.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, thank you. I'm so surprised that
Sure, it's 12 million a year or
$12 million,
what is the pronunciation?
$12
12
million
million a year.
a year. Remember that when you use the word million, even if it's a, I don't know if I can say a plural number, but even if it's more than one, yeah, it is million. We never say millions. We just say millions when we refer to a big amount of something, yeah, a big amount of something, like millions and millions of people call him like that. Yeah, it's more like when we say hundreds and thousands, we're marching, yeah. But in quantities, we use million, singular word. Okay, thank you for the question, Jessie. Questions about the vocabulary. Let me go back very quickly. I don't know if you have any question.
Devoted, I don't know.
Devoted is very dedicated to something. Yeah. So at that time, yes. Let me see. Okay, we are missing this part. And instead devoted himself, it's like he dedicated himself, yeah, or he spent his time, yes, to looking after his young son. Okay, what else? Comeback. Word that we studied last night. What's a comeback?
Teacher, when the paragraph said he was shot dead, it's about shot dead, like what?
Okay.
Like shot dead.
When you get shot, you receive, a shot, yeah?
Yes.
If the word death means that you die with that shot. Because sometimes you can get shot, but you still live. You know what I mean? O sea, es como que lo dispararon y ahí murió, ¿ya? Un disparo a muerte.
Okay.
That one was the one that killed the person. He was shot dead. Yes. Okay, what else? Guys, my question about comeback was that. Okay. Comeback is like when the person turn up after a long time, yeah, but in a successful way. For example, singers or famous people or an actor who has not worked for a long time, and then he has a comeback, and it was like, whoa, very good, yeah. So in this case, I'm not sure who are we talking about, but they say that he dedicated his time to looking after his son, and later, yeah, he made a comeback. Okay, any other thing here? Any new vocabulary? Nope. Okay, Silvia, so we are ready because you are waiting.
Okay, letter D. He made his musical debut at the age of 6 and had his first hit when he was just 11 years old, going on to become the most famous person on the planet. However, he found the media spotlight difficult and in the press. Incredible, yes, I think. In death, he may be making more money from touring than when he was alive, thanks to a stage show bearing his name. Along with sales of his music, he now earns about 170 million a year. Yes.
Yeah, $70 million a year. Good. Okay, new vocabulary here. Okay, spotlight. Media. Okay, that's something that we studied last night with celebrities and fame. The media spotlight, like just when they are talking about someone. Okay, incredibly in depth, making more money during.
During?
Okay, from Turin means like, you know, like having their, I don't know, how can I say in English, like when they have that, how do you say that in Spanish? Sorry. Cuando ellos tienen la gira, that one. Yes? When they have that, it means touring, like, you know, going to different places to have their performance. In the case of singers, comedians, bands, yeah, that's touring. So he been making more money from touring than when he was alive, thanks to a stage show bearing. But here it is because of this, not because he was there touring. So maybe just his name was touring. Show bearing his name. Bearing in this context means that the show has his name. That's what bearing means. Okay, so thanks to a stage show bearing his name. For example, Julian has a show that has his name and it is famous because of that. Yeah, el show lleva su nombre. That is bearing in this context. Okay, so they have like a kind of touring, yeah, with that show, and that's famous because when he was alive, he did not have that successful career. Along with sales of his music, he now earns, my goodness, he now earns and he's dead. Incredible. Okay, any other question here? No? And the last one. Who can read the last one, please?
Me, teacher.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay. Born in 1983, she got her first big break at the age of 16 when a record company executive heard her demo tape by accident and gave her a recording contract. She developed a reputation for being unreliable and blank space from drink or drug problems, but her songs and performances were often brilliant. Tragically, she died of alcohol poisoning at the age of just 27. During her lifetime, albums such as Back to Black earned her $10 million, but after her death, she will probably earn much more.
Thank you, Lisette. Very good. Awesome. Questions, my dear friends. Big break. It doesn't mean that she broke an arm. What is a big break? That is not literal. What do you think is the big break in this context? The big chance, a great opportunity. Yeah? Una gran oportunidad, the big break. So she got her first big break when she was very young. Okay, what else? Recompense you. Okay. Well, reputation, we know. Okay. She developed a reputation. Remember that fame and reputation is different. Yeah? Fame is for famous people. I have reputation, but I don't have fame. Unless my students talk about me, I don't think so. Well, I see lots of people every year, hundreds of students, but I don't think I'm famous. But reputation is what you think about a person, and is pretty much like dictated by the behavior of that person. Yeah. So in this context, they are saying that she developed a reputation for being unreliable. Unreliable means that you cannot trust that person. Yeah. It's like, And from drink or drug problems. Okay. But her songs and performances were often brilliant. That's the problem with some of celebrities. Yeah. They get addicted to alcohol or drugs. And even if they are so talented, their lives, like just take a very tragic path. Okay, what else? She died of alcohol poisoning. Do you understand alcohol poisoning? Yeah? Yes?
Teacher.
Intoxicación.
Yeah. During her lifetime, blah, blah, blah. Error. Yeah, I think that's clear. Okay. Now that you understand this reading and that we already read it all, so you don't feel very tired about it, I will give you a paragraph, just a paragraph, 2 couples. You have to do this. Teacher, this paragraph talks about Marilyn Monroe or about Elvis Presley. And we completed it with despite having died in 1977. Okay, that's the only thing you have to do. Okay, match this sentence with the paragraph and tell me who are you talking about. That's it. Okay, there are 7 sentences but 5 paragraphs, so some of them have 2 missing spaces. Look. Okay, is it clear? Is it okay? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's do it. And when you are back, we study a little bit more the gerunds and infinitives that we saw in the reading. So I'm going to create the room very quickly. And let me tell you, let me see. All of you? Yes, perfect. Let me just tell you who is reading which paragraph. Or maybe I just type it here so you don't get confused. Room 1, paragraph A. Room 2, paragraph B. Room 3, paragraph C. Room 4, paragraph D. And room 5, paragraph E. Okay. Guys, before we go to our rooms, let me just, I don't know, my students are writing a lot about the link and the folder and everything, so I'm not sure what's going on. Could you check it? You're talking about it too, so it means that you are not paying attention to me. No, I'm kidding. So what's going on? Let's get some minutes for that. Don't worry. It is okay and it is important because it needs to be done by tomorrow morning. So what do you need? Did you already check it? Could you manage to sign? What do you need? Anything?
I don't remember.
No. I'm asking. Oh, you guys, please check out your room and check out the organization I just gave you. Okay, it's very simple. 5 rooms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 paragraphs. Okay, guys, go ahead. 2 things. The sentence needs to be placed in the paragraph, and you need to tell me the person, yeah, the paragraph is describing or talking about. That's it. See you in a bit. Tell me if you need, call me if you need me. Okay, guys, we are waiting for the rest to get into the main room. Could you finish? Was it very short time? Or was it okay?
Was it okay, teacher?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you, Jean-Claude. Thank you. Okay, let's check. I don't know, but there is a message from the other group about the signature. So maybe you guys need to change it. Did you understand that, or do you want me to clarify with them what they mean? Because to be honest, for me, it's like pretty much the same. I don't know. Is it okay?
Okay, teacher.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, they send a message because I told them that you were almost done, but then they say that. Okay. Okay, let's check what you guys did. Let's see. So for paragraph A, we had Jeanette, Jean-Claude, and Jersey. Tell me, my goodness, what's so noisy outside?
Okay, teacher. Read all the paragraph.
Well, no, just tell me which sentence you use. Oh, well, maybe, no, it is okay. You need to read it all. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, the first one is she desperately wanted to be taken seriously. Teacher? Teacher.
Yes, sorry, I was talking about, okay. Tell me. Sorry. Yes, what's that?
The first one is she desperately wanted to be taken seriously.
Okay, yes, yes, you're
And the,
right.
and the second one is most men would like to have meat.
Yes, so in this case, and she still regularly voted the woman that most men, what's that one? Would like to have met. Les encantaría conocer. Yes, you're
Yes.
right. Good. So, who are you talking about?
Marilyn Monroe.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, Jean-Claude. Okay, for paragraph B, he said Natalia and Sylvia. Which one did you use?
Yes. Which one? Wait, teacher.
Okay, no problem. Towards the end of his life.
Towards the end of his life, his career went into decline and he became notorious for not looking after himself. Later photographs of him show that he had become bloated and unhealthy looking. However, despite having died in 1977, he still makes over $55 million a year.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Silvia. So it really makes sense. Yeah, because here he became visible. Yes, notorious. Yes, for not looking after himself. And we were talking about being bloated. That is like swollen, like that way. Of course, he had an unhealthy look. However, here we have despite, so it means like a pesar de haber muerto, yeah, he still makes money. Okay, thank you. Good. Now we have Andres and Mabeli for C. Only one missing sentence. The song.
Teacher, the songs he wrote made him a living legend, but in 1975, he decided not to focus on music anymore, and instead devote himself to looking after his young son.
Thank you so much, Andres. Exactly what I was trying to explain when we were talking about devoting himself. that is dedicating time to do something, yeah? But he decided not to focus on music. So he kind of stopped for dedicating time to the care of his young son, and later he made a comeback. Good, thank you. Okay, Elkin, Jose, and Yesid. D.
Okay. We choose in. Okay, however, he found the media spotlight difficult, and he hated being criticized.
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 Yeah. He hated being criticized in the press. Yeah. So like all media, yeah, criticized him. Good. Perfect. Very good. And the last one for Carlos and Julian. Carlos and Julian. This one.
Yes, teacher. We select the she often seemed to be
Here?
suffering.
But can you read the sentence so we understand the context, please? She developed
A reputation for being unable, and she often seemed to be suffering from drunk problems, but her songs had performance were often brilliant.
Thank you, Carlos. Good. She developed a reputation for being unreliable, and she often seemed to be suffering from drink or drug problems. Yeah? So it's like what we assumed because of what we could see. Yeah? Like she often seemed to be suffering. A menudo se veía que estaba sufriendo. Yeah? That's it. Good. Questions, my dear friends? No questions? Okay. Let me tell you something. In the text, we found other ways of infinitives and gerunds. Maybe we did not focus our attention on identify them. No problem. I will help you do it. So we are going to check or study other ways. Yeah, different ways, different patterns than the ones that we used last night. So, match the verbs involved in exercise 4 to the descriptions below. We have a negative infinitive, not to focus. Not to focus. A negative gerund. So I have, let me show you because I just have this, that, wait. Here. Okay. So, a negative infinitive, not to focus. A negative gerund, that is not plus the verb plus ing, not looking. Can you help me? You read the complete sentence there, the ones that you were using in that group of 7 sentences. Not looking. Guys, healthy? That was the one? No. Yeah. Not looking. Again, sorry.
After himself.
Okay. Looking after himself. Yes, that is not taking care of you. Good, thank you. Okay, a passive infinitive, to be taken. It's used here because it's clear who she wanted to take her seriously. Yeah? Her boyfriend, that bad guy that gave him like a bad relationship and also gave her the addiction to drugs. To be taken, passive infinitive. Okay. A passive gerund, being past participle. Being criticized. Can you please read the complete sentence there that you have? Being criticized.
He hated being criticized.
Thank you. He hated being criticized. Used here because the people who criticize him are not specified. Yeah? So when you use a passive gerund, it's more like general. If you use a passive infinitive, it's a little bit more specific. For example, the topic to be explained by Sandy in class. Okay, here, passive infinitive. Yes, being discussed in the conference. Well, we don't know who is going to do it. Okay, so it's a characteristic of a passive gerund. Okay, a continuous infinitive. Well, I'm not sure if you have questions about this, or if you want to relate to Spanish. Spanish is not my style, but if you need, it is okay. Feel free. Yeah, because if you notice and if you have, you know, like you're like knowing the way I just give the lessons, it's like I always speak English. But anytime you feel that you need to make a comparison with Spanish because maybe it helps you out, we can do code switching in just very specific case. Yeah, I know you guys really get very well with this kind of methodology because you show that if you don't understand something, you just tell me. Yeah, that's okay. I just don't want you to feel like I cannot tell you because she always speak English. No, that's fine. Yeah, so feel free. A continuous infinitive. The structure is the verb be, another verb, and ing. To be suffering. Can you remind me about that sentence, please? Guys, thank you. The whole sentence. It was she seemed to be, I guess. Can you read the whole sentence, please?
She often seemed to be suffering.
Thank you. She often seemed to be suffering. Can you help me with another example here? A continuous infinitive. He seemed to, I don't know, to be practicing. Yeah, it was visible. Okay. A perfect infinitive. To have met. Used here to refer to the past. Example, not possible to meet Marilyn Monroe now. Like the idea of the man who, yeah, would like to meet her. Yeah, to have met. Can you please refer that sentence? Read it again, please.
Most men would like to have met.
Thank you, Elkin. Most men would like to have met Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, is that is like a desire. Yes, Julian. He used, indeed, to be working. Yes. In that one that Julian used, he used. Yes, Julian.
It's only in past.
It is he used to be working. That is that he had the habit of doing it. If you want to use it in present, Julian, you can say something like this. He's used to speak in public, for example. You can use it in all the tenses, no problem. Look, when you use the past form as the one that you wanted to say, he used to be working, yeah. It is a habit in the past, you know, like a habit or repetition or something that the person did, you know, for a period. In the present, it is more like that you know how to do it and that you do it very often without any kind of problem. It's like when we say in Spanish, estoy acostumbrado. I am used to speak in public, for example. Yes, so the form totally changes because look, you need the verb be here and then used. Está acostumbrado. In the past, solía tal cosa. Yeah, he used to. Okay. And the other one that is common and similar to this one, to get used. So if you get used to, is that you are getting to be, how do I say? No, getting to have that habit, acostumbrarse a. Yeah, so those are like the uses with used to. Is it okay, Julian? Yes?
Yeah, teacher, thank you.
Okay, awesome. And to finish today, what time is it? Just in time. A perfect gerund, having died. Habiendo muerto. No problem. Yeah? Okay. So do not worry that tomorrow is our last class before the exam. So tomorrow is pretty much for checking general review, you know, like the things that we maybe couldn't finish, yeah, very well. That's it. Okay. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Yes,
Sorry.
Silvia.
The final exam is on Friday, right?
Yes, it is. Mhm.
Okay, yes.
Final test.
Thank you.
Yes, final exam is next Friday. So tomorrow we still have class. We have to finish the unit. I mean, in the first part of the block, you finish the unit. In the second part of the block, we continue with the unit, but focusing on, like reviewing. And that's it. By Friday, you guys will have the test in the first block with Laura and the second one, the speaking with me. Okay? Have a wonderful night.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Okay,
Thank you, teacher. See you
Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
My pleasure. Take
Thank you,
care.
teacher. Bye.
Bye-bye.